how important do you think like a formal education is to that? And do you think times are changing? Is college becoming less relevant now too with the advent of the internet?
I think college is obsoleting itself.
Yeah.
I think that I've got a bachelor's degree and I attended Stanford, and so I'm not a good example, though I was 248th out of a class of 240. I was right at the bottom of my class, which I say, I got my degree, but I did less homework than anybody else. So time value calculation is pretty good.
Yeah, I think it depends on the what you're doing. I mean, the only reason I was able to get into technology, I mean, I went to music school.
Yeah,
right?
you have a music background,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
And so like I have no right to be in technology, but at the beginning of the internet is when I kind of started, when there were no websites, there was nothing.
Yeah.
So that's what I think I find myself similar to Nolan in being drawn to the newer emerging platforms, because what I love about it, it's a great equalizer.
Can't learn it in college.
You can't
Yeah.
learn it in college, and
Right.
you can't. It's great because, well, so when we saw this internet stuff happening, I said, well, I don't know what I'm going to do, So I said, well, okay, well, no one knows anything about this stuff any more than I do. I don't care where you went to school or no one knows what's going on.
Right.
So I'll just be as clueless as everybody else and
Jump
try to figure it
into
out.
it,
And I
yeah.
think that VR and emerging technology is very similar, and it's a fun place to be because you don't have those funnels, you don't have those norms, you don't have that. I like the Wild West,
Yeah.
and that's where emerging technology doesn't require you knowing everything about it, because nobody knows about it, everything about it. And you just do your best in it, and if you're creative and hardworking, usually in an emerging platform, you can do something interesting.
Yeah.
And it's fun because it's after it all gets commoditized and
Right.
normalized,
Right.
and that's when I get bored.
Yeah.
And VR continues to be very challenging, and lots of problems still to be solved, and it's still to be seen where it's all going to end up, but it's a fun ride. It's a fun
Right.
place
Yeah.
to be. So
But I have 8 children, 3 daughters and 5 sons. All of my daughters have graduated from college. In fact, I have one daughter with a PhD. And of my 5 sons, only my oldest son has got a degree in engineering. I've got 2 sons that had less than a year of college. And my youngest son started his business the day he didn't graduate from high school. And he is by far ahead of
Oh yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
And when he was a junior, he did a meetup with some software. And of course, the family's all been tech, so he was programming at 13.
Yeah.
And when he was at a meetup and showed some of his code, and there was a recruiter there from Google who offered him $150,000 to come work for Google. And he says, well, maybe I should finish high school. And, he's big and look, and mature looking.
Yeah.
And he was pretty proud of that. But he's got his own business right now,
Yeah.
and he'll probably do 30 or 40 million in sales
Wow.
next year.
Wow.
And
Yeah, no,
24.
Yeah. With the internet, though, it's amazing what you can learn on your own, watching YouTube, on
Yeah.
your own. And, you kind of have to at least think twice about spending that kind of money going to college, going into debt.
Yeah, I think
it's so much worse now.
Yeah. That's where I see.
like I put myself through college.
It's brutal now.
But college cost me $250 a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what my dad said. He worked summer jobs to pay for college.
Yeah.
But now it's
no
impossible.
way you could do that.
Yeah.
Not-